Hello people eaters, it's me Elisa, and I was actually in the middle of editing this week's video when I realized I never filmed an intro, so I'm doing that right now. If you've watched a couple of my previous videos, I had mentioned that there's been some extenuating circumstances as to why I haven't been able to sleep very well. The main reason has to do with some recent changes to our household. By that, I mean we got a puppy. We have had our new puppy Windsor for a little under a month and a half, and it has been a whirlwind. He is crazy, rambunctious, all over the place, and we are not used to the puppy energy anymore, so it was a huge shock to our system, and I feel like we've spent a lot of time just trying to get on track and figure out what are we supposed to do and how are we supposed to go about this and all those fun starter questions. When we first got him, he was pretty much the same size as my dog, and he's 12-pound Chihuahua Pug Mix, also known as a Chug if you guys did not know. Some things about Windsor that I may not mention in the video at any point really. Extremely curious, and he is very smart, but he also has a kind of derpy personality. And what I mean by that is that he knows he's not supposed to be doing stuff, but then he'll get caught doing things and he's like, I don't know, I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. And it's a lot. What else? He has very bad separation anxiety. We've been working on it. It's gotten better. There were some days that we had some rough patches. He's been obviously keeping me up at night. I would say towards the beginning of the month, there were so many nights where I would wake up and I would hear him crying and everything. He would wake me up. I wouldn't be able to fall back asleep, or I was just feeling really run down. It was not a fun time in this house, I will tell you that. He does not like strangers. I don't know how. I think he knew that we were his people, but he never was shy around us. He was himself. He was happy. He was playful, energetic the whole way through. He's always been that way for us. He's never been shy. And then when we started introducing him to a couple of people, not many because of COVID obviously, but we've had some people come to the house, he is very shy. He runs away, he hides. My cousin came to visit the other day and I brought the dog to go meet her at the door. I was holding him and he peed on me and that was a first. So he is clearly not the best around people. I think that's not a high priority right now just because he's not going to be around a lot of other people besides us. However, it would be nice if he's able to be sociable with other people and eventually also sociable with our other pets, because since he's so energetic and in your face all the time, that is not okay with the other animals of this house. The cats especially. We've had some issues. We keep them separate. Also, we keep McLovin away from Windsor just because McLovin's an elderly dog. I'm not going to stress him out if I don't have to. I'm not going to put him through any of the puppy nipping or invasion of space. I don't want to stress him out if I don't have to. And eventually, obviously, I would love them to play together and spend time with each other and snuggle up and do all the cute, fun bonding stuff, because I think that would be really good for McLovin especially, but now is not the time. I think that pretty much covers everything that I didn't mention in the video, so let's get to the other part of the video. Okay, so we're gonna go and pick up the puppy tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm also not looking forward to the almost 8-hour drive. It's gonna be a long one, and I'm bringing my dog. He's gonna be spending the night in the hotel, so it's gonna be a very long day. But I just wanted to take a second and be like, we're getting a puppy! I still have to pack my bag and pack my dog's bag and all that jazz, but I'm really excited. I'm also really nervous because we haven't had a puppy in our house in a long time. I know that I had mentioned that it was a long drive, but I don't think I ever specified how long of a drive it actually was. We drove all the way to Indiana, so that was over 8 hours, and we didn't get there until about 4 in the morning. So we crashed as soon as we got to the hotel and woke up a few hours later to meet the puppy. We didn't stick around for very long after that because we had another long journey ahead of us, but we had to make a couple pit stops along the way and we got home around 9 o'clock that night. I just wanted to take a second and talk a little bit about our new puppy, Windsor. Today is day 3 of full days that he's been with us. We're still working on crate training and doing a watch me command, so that way we can teach him a little bit about engagement. If you guys don't know what engagement is, it's just having your dog's full attention. So if you can teach your dog engagement, that makes training so much easier. It's really hard to get on a schedule when there's so many things in a day that you need to get done, and then all of a sudden your free time is gone. It's been an adjustment, and also I have my own dog, so as much as I enjoy spending time with Winsor, I appreciate my dog a little bit more because he isn't such high maintenance. I have to make sure that he's getting enough attention as well, which leaves a lot less free time for me. He just started crying. I'm very distracted now, sorry. But I just wanted to take a second and give a quick update of where we are at exactly in his journey, and I guess in our journey too. I'm very tired, as you can tell by the state of my eye bags. They're huge. Yep, I just wanted to take a second and talk a little bit about the not so fun aspects, I guess. Today we are doing Windsor's 1 month update. A couple of things before I go and get him. He's very rowdy. He does not like to sit still, so it may be difficult to get him to stay still long enough to talk about him and for you guys to see him up close. But I'll do my best and we'll see how that goes. He also likes to bite, and so you may see him trying to bite my hands and everything, and we've been working on it. It's still a huge work in progress, but we'll get it. We'll work on it. We're not professional dog trainers and we're not home all the time, and so it's difficult to fit in good training sessions, and so when we are home we try to do as much as we can. But I just wanted to preface a couple of things before I go and get him. He's probably going to be real rowdy because he just got up from a nap, but we'll see how this goes. As you can see, he loves to play, he loves to chew. He's a very adventurous and curious boy, except for when it comes to strangers. He doesn't do great with strangers. He gets very shy. Hopefully with time that'll change. We don't allow him to socialize with the other animals just because he has a high prey drive, and so he can't be around the rabbits for sure. And the cats, they don't like him because he's just so high energy and crazy that they want nothing to do with them, and he likes to run after them, and they're not okay with that. I wouldn't be okay with a giant slobbering fur ball chasing after me at super high speeds. I wouldn't be okay with that either, so I get it. I know that socialization is very important and that with time he will learn, and if you isolate him then it's not really good for his development. But we just want our animals to be safe, and I don't want to make them feel threatened or to make them I'm resentful that he's here. I have to prioritize their well-being over his social development. As you can see, this is pretty much the only way I could get him to sit here, by having his chicken. He likes his chicken. This was one of his first favorite toys. He also has this orange rubber ball that has a squeak that when he was younger he was not able to squeak, but he has a more significant bite than he did before, and so he can get that thing to squeak. And he loves to chase after stuff. He loves to play with his frisbee. He likes his football. He also has a green squeaky football that he really loves. He also has a fishing pole that he sometimes will play with, and he wants to chew on this part versus the actual toy part. So we try to get him to chew the toy and not the thing. We want this to last. He's wild and rambunctious, and he gets into plenty of trouble. As much as we try to keep a close eye on him, sometimes, you know, puppies will do what they do, and you try your best. I have to run because I don't want him to go to the bathroom down here, and I do not feel like cleaning piano carpet today. I gotta wrap this up.
Can you say goodbye to the people?
Bye!
Use the baby.
Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up to let me know. Feel free to comment down below any video suggestions, ideas, anything that really comes to mind. I am open to hearing it all, so leave it all down below. And I think that is it for this video, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.